Hello darlings, my name is Sunnis and I'm from Sweden and I'm back with a haul from Shein. And first, don't forget the usual stuff and see you soon. Hello ducklings, like I said, I'm back with a haul from Shein. And for you that don't know who I am Sunnis. I'm from Sweden. I'm an elegant and I'm actually old. I'm over 50. I'm 54. So you see, we can age too. And it's mainly for crafting. But I have ordered some warmer clothing too because it's going very cold and I don't really have that much warm items. So I thought I should first show you the only thing that is for makeup. And like I said, the first item is for makeup, and here you can see is those two that you can do your foundation or whatever you want to use it for. So that was the only thing for makeup. I'm gonna have to show you in parts because it's so much of different kind of crafting because I need more things, and it's actually cheap for me to buy from Shein. So don't be angry that I buy from Shein. I can't afford to pay so much more if I'm gonna continue my crafting, and that is my only therapy and hobby I have to occupy me from other things that is not that good with my health. So I started first with those small blue beads. And of course I needed to get those, but I actually thought they should be a little more red. Those are a little more orange red, so I still can do something with it. And of course I wanted some black. And I must say that those three was smaller than I expected, but sometimes it's hard to know how big beads are because they don't always put it out, but I can still use it for my things. And then I had some mixed beads, like you can see here, that is bigger. You can compare this with those others and you can see it's a big difference in size. And I'm gonna go further with other type of crafting things. And everybody knows I love skulls, and of course when I find this bag, I had similar from another company that is much more expensive to buy from, so I thought, oh, I need to buy those, so I did. And of course I need other type of things for my jewelry, and this is actually to be able to hang other small pendants or something from, or even to hold the things on the chain for a necklace. It looks a little more fancy. Here is this type of things you put between beads, for an example. And this is that too, but in metal type of thing. A little more that old type fashion things that I love to use. And if I don't like skulls, what do I like more? If you know me, you should know by now, bats. So I had to order 2 of those because you can attach them in different type of ways, and I think those was just the same. So this is gonna be showed up in some type of crafting too. And of course I wanted another type of thing that I can use for another type of things when it comes, and it's also bats. It's a little hard to show it that way, but I don't want to take it out now because then it's gonna go everywhere if I'm unlucky with my hands. But we'll continue with the crafting stuff. Of course I need more black chain, and this one is not that heavy and it's in metal and it's black, so it's something that suits for gothic projects that I use. Of course I needed plenty of those rings too, and of course I got even more rings, but this one is in different type of sizes because you always use this type of stuff, and there's always some sizes that go missing after a while. But now I come to a thing I'm gonna use for my crafting because I already have one in silver, and this time I bought another one, so stick around and you're gonna see what it is. This one is actually smaller than the one I had already, but it's black, but I can still show up jewelry in some type of way. You have a place for 2 earrings, for example, on this one, and for the necklace, and I think they look gorgeous when you want to display things too. I just wish it was bigger, but you can't have everything and it didn't cost that much. I can't expect really to have a mega big one, but at least it's something good. The only bad thing is when I show a necklace, especially if it's a long one, I need to show them on the back side to show how it looks in the front. But this might be for smaller type of necklaces, so it's not for the usual one I usually use for the bigger one. And now it's time for the clothing. And the first item is in 2XL. And it's actually some kind of pants, but not proper pants in pants material. It's more like, I should say, it's not like college shirts fabric, but it's thicker than usual. And I'm gonna try everything and put it aside after. Or beside, I haven't decided yet how I'm gonna do this video, but at least you can see them here. They even got some pockets. I don't know, I thought it was very good to have too. It's only on the legs, but they are plenty okay. The weight seems big enough, and you have a string here so you can tighten it too. So it's 2XL. They look a bit baggy still, but they look like they have proper length, so I don't think it's gonna be any problem to use those. Next item is a 3XL, and don't be angry now. Some people say it's a rip-off from Killstar, but I should say Killstar was not first, because this type of things have already been seen during the 80s in different type of things, and I wanted to have something that is a little warmer than my normal things, or at least something that could be a little warmer to put over something. So I actually bought this in black and red, and it has some of those distressed areas too, and like you see those type of things. Yes, even in the end you're gonna see better on the try on, and you see you have here, and you have in the end, you have a little on the back too, but it looks a bit big, but it doesn't matter, because no matter if you want to lose weight or something, this type of item can never be really too big as long as it stays up here, because it's always comfy, and you know when it's cold you should put on layer by layer. That keeps it warm. So at least I like what I've seen, and hopefully I like it on too. And now we go to the last item, and the last item is also 3XL. It's actually a knitted dress, and I thought that should be great too when it's cold. At the same time you can stay spooky and gothic. And here it has this lacing in the front. I don't remember if it was any distressed area for the moment, but I guess you're gonna see that on the try on. And yeah, you see the length is okay for me. I'm 173 centimeters, or I think it was 5'8" in the other type of measurements. And yeah, it's like an oversized knitted top, but in a dress form, and you can tighten it as much as you want to. The only thing I can see here that is not good, that is this string has already gone off, so they should have need to put something stronger in the hole here, because it's not enough to stay in place. I know that because it's already lost one too, it's missing, so that was a little shame, but by time I can probably fix it. I can put something that keep it in place, and then it shouldn't be any problem. But I'm going to say that I already see that something is not completed, because here is one missing, here is one on the way away. Yeah, that was a little minus on the quality for a Shein You need to look after how you do the things. You can't just put in those rings in this type of fabric, especially when it's knit and not thick, and think it's gonna stay in place. It's never gonna stay in place. I know how those works because I have done corsets when I was younger, and you need a steady thing to put them in for staying, especially if you're gonna have a lacing. But this was all for this time, and I hope you liked my little haul. And if you like my contents, please subscribe. Don't forget to press the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And for my old subscribers, thank you for being there. I love your support and it means a lot. And darklings, be nice to each other, stay safe, and thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye.